Request to the U.S. Strategic Command to review the current way of doing things under the pretext of democracy and the balance of power, where the U.S. Congress, U.S. federal system of courts and the states courts, judiciary, and the U.S. executive, the president and his cabinet, are treated as independent, and they don't work together. They cannot work together according to the U.S. Constitution based on the balance of power doctrine of Westminster democracy. So they don't work together, and ultimately nobody holds a final say, and they believe on some god somewhere. Okay, he will say how to do this and inspire us, and they wait till the message comes, and ultimately it evolves into a war. That is why the Chinese Communist Party thrive. There's no such false creator gods or creator gods sustaining the universe. That is why the China curtailed the pandemic, whereas the Western countries couldn't do it to a great extent, right? It came from China, but deaths are more in US ultimately, and India, not in China, due to the pandemic. How can this happen? Now we are close to China, but our death rates are very low. But far away, distant America, the deaths are high. That's because US works on a false belief system without having certain principles of doing things related to the morality as taught by Gautama Buddha, right? The thing is, on the other hand, baking on a belief, you do immoral things, and ultimately that resulted in an utter chaos situation, an assassination of President John F. Kennedy to take control of his wife, and then it made utter chaos, and you believe the beliefs of the US, at that time, that it problem is over, never resulted in any problems being solved. The US space program collapsed, Chinese space program picked up, right? And the deaths in the Afghan war, and prominently, and other the major wars in from 1979, the Afghan war, the longest war of the US Strategic Command's Pentagon headquarters, failed, right? And it brought disaster. The World Trade Center attacks, the Pentagon failed attacks, and the White House failed attacks, and ultimately so many the US domestic shootings, and in universities and grocery stores across the US, and so many distractions. Then the pandemic came. So just by belief, the assassination by the US Marines or whoever, the president of US, John F. Kennedy, ultimately US thought the problem is solved. But what happened? A reincarnated image in Sri Lanka, and now by that time, the COVID has caused more than 4 million deaths to the world just because of a belief. So that is a good example. Not to go with on a belief. Not only that, the US space program itself failed, right? And not even any human couldn't land beyond moon even up to date. But rather, US space NASA ended up doing immoral things with women. So probably they would have planned to do it on the space, so the space program also failed ultimately. So this is why it's important to do things on a certain moral principle, way, the life, as taught by Gautama Buddha, right? So this is why now, because the belief of assassination would save US ultimately proved to be disaster not only to the US, the whole Western Christian bloc now. That is why at least now I'm requesting kindly the US Strategic Command to ensure that the US, we don't want to change the belief system in the US or the Western or the Christian nations, or even in Sri Lanka's Roman Catholic or the Anglican Church. We are not interested in changing the beliefs of the people. We cannot do that either. It comes through traditional historical evolution. We cannot do that like that, but make sure that you do things in a moral way. Like don't believe and do. Follow the Gautama Buddha's teachings as far as possible and do moral things, and follow my instructions. And we can it's pathetic to note that at the graveyard, at the church, at the St. Anthony's Church, they say these are the graves of people who died because of their belief. They died because of their belief of immoral things themselves, and they are accountable and responsible. They can't say others came and did this, because you have to make the life in a certain principle way. If not, the nature comes on them and they get themselves ruined. Nobody comes and do it. You can't blame after all anyone, and after all, the St. Anthony's Church, Kochikade, the graveyard displaying a board. These are the people who died because of their belief. This is like very, it spreads hate. It's like hate speech. Don't do that, because you can't say it's belief, because of their own individual actions only they died, and not to, and someone can say because they decided to come to church that day without helping their mother at home. Such wrongful beliefs, because you have to say some woman who come to the church that day the bomb exploded at St. Anthony's Church, for example, say her mother was not well, and she said, no, I can't look after my you mother. I had to go out with my illicit partner, married woman, say Roman Catholic, and she went to the church. So she believed, right? She goes on a belief that her mother, look after her at old age on certain principles, right? Taking care of the sick, as taught by Gautama Buddha, is not important to take forward life, planet Earth, and the space-time universe and the multiverse exploration, but going after with my illicit partner to the St. Anthony's Church is my belief. Okay, now that belief, what happened? Ultimately, she died, no? At the St. Anthony's Church. So then her graveyard, the church, Roman Catholic Church management at the St. Anthony's priest, he says, okay, put a board, people who died just because of the belief. So now here, whose fault is this belief? The woman who decided to go out with the illicit partner on that day. You can't say Islamic terrorist groups, we had a belief on the certain things, and Islamic terrorist groups came and killed. The person who went to the Kochikade church without looking after her mother, with the illicit partner, believe with a belief, okay, this is the free life, okay. So she has to take the responsibility to go into the church, and you can't. The church can say, okay, she died because of the Islam groups, Islamic, or whoever came and did this from India. But ultimately the decision, the loss of life, not to the church can, ask the people to come to church, and their fault, they did not give the security, they did not have anything, they didn't have weapons, or no, they can't say the government, no, they can't say government doesn't allow us the weapons to guard the church. If they are having a church, they are having a public mass, invite the people to come, they must protect it, that is the reason. Since they are into politics, the Roman Catholic Vatican state, they must protect their members. They didn't do that, and they blame, okay, these people died because of their belief. How correct is that? Right? It's not the belief, it's finally partly the Roman Catholic Church is responsible for not protecting their churches, because they are doing politics as in the Vatican state. They have a duty to protect the church by guarding them and having checks on people who are coming there. After the New Zealand, church mosque attack, they didn't do it. And finally they say on the graveyard of this woman who went out of her home into Kochikade, St. Anthony's Church, not looking after the principles of life, of mother, looking after the sick mother, even her own mother, with the illicit partner, with a belief of a free life, she get killed. The graveyard, they put a board, okay, people who sacrifice their life for the belief. How correct that viewpoint from the Roman Catholic Church point of view? Because not belief, they have to put a board. These people died because we couldn't protect the church using arms, because Vatican Church is doing politics. We couldn't protect arms, because Sri Lanka government, we could negotiate, and it's our mistake, sorry, please come to church again, we will protect all the people with arms, because our Vatican Church headquarters do politics and the religions together, right? And such a board they must replace, not to say beliefs, don't teach wrong things like this, because, and also her family who died, this woman, her mother, she can't also say, right, because she died because her belief is that she went out with another man while she's married, right? So the mother even can't say my daughter, died because of her belief, not because of that. The mother, as a mother, and a principal as a parent, as a principle according to Gautama Buddha's teachings, the mother failed to show love and kindness to her daughter. That's why she went out with a woman, even though she's married, right? You can't, and her husband also responsible, because of that only she went with the illicit partner, right here. So, so maybe he's a drug alcoholic or sometimes a smoker or drug addict. We don't know. The assumptions can be made like that. So, believe if you do alcoholism or drug addiction or illegal sexuality also, this is what happens. And finally, the woman who died, in the church, had to, take the accountability herself for not guiding her life on a principled way as taught by the Gautama Buddha's morality principles, but doing things following a wrong like a system that came to Sri Lanka from the West, Christian values or religions, right? And she must take the full responsibility for guiding her life for money making, and then changing her philosophy for money, and that she had to pay the consequence. And accordingly, she will, I think, according to her last state of mind and the brain and the cognition process, the moment the suicide bomb went off at Anthony's church, the last split just before her, her body, uh, get separate in disintegrated due to the body into, pieces of flesh, and her, final breath of the nostrils. What happens is at that moment her thoughts, if he had thought, okay, I must, something like, if he had say she had felt, okay, there must be this Roman Catholic Church, when she, there will be a split of a second, anyone before passing away, that there is like a, sometimes she can feel there's a bomber coming, she can feel there's a sometimes trying to explode, we don't know, the whoever they are, since she's adultery woman, right? So she can feel it at that moment very well. She's adultery woman, feel better than about others, so she can feel. So if this she felt at the last thought, at the brain, mind and the cognition process, there is a bomb to go off, I am hopeless, and if she had thought Roman Catholic Church is bad and Islamic, she doesn't know it's Islamic suicide bombers, she may have thought, okay, this is the Roman Catholic priest is bad here. So accordingly, she may, her mind state, due to the brain cognition process, mind at that moment of last breath, that state, evolves and may create another universe in the multiverse, right? That universe may be a universe where, such people who get killed due to the Roman Catholic political church wrongful activities, misguiding the, people for, just to make money and politics, right? And blame the others, and destroying our country and the deviating from our country people from Gautama Buddha's teaching. There can be another universe created immediately, not God created. There's no God can create universes. It's just her brain, mind, at that last moment of death transforms and goes into another universe, right? And that universe may be a hate universe. We can call it Roman Catholic hate universe in the multi-universe. And all these people will go there. And there will be in another universe which we can label, because according to the last state of the death, only the gravity degree, last state of mind, if there's no such universe already in the multiverse, a new universe emerges when that mind finds there's no place for me when after my death to go, that a new universe emerges according to her background, past deeds, at the last moment thoughts also, and the goods and the rights and the bads and the wrongs of her life, and the last minute thoughts more prominently decide the next rebirth. So a new Roman Catholic hate universe can emerge. Roman Catholic Church Sri Lanka hate universe, where these people will go after all others would also go there. That is what happens. That's how the universes evolve. I took this example just to teach how the universes evolve like that. So universes are infinite, as Albert Einstein preached, as the Gautama Buddha said, as the mind imagination changes at the time of death. It may be due to a cyber crime. Another cyber hate universe can emerge somewhere upon a person who died from a cyber crime. A COVID-19 death, at the last moment, died person, no oxygen for me here. So that person's last thoughts and the goods and the bads and the rights and the wrongs, according to Gautama Buddha's teaching, these two things decide, a new universe, maybe because there is no COVID-19 before in the world. No? So COVID-19, without oxygen, that person dies. So he may be born in a world where beings can live with, with methane even, no, without oxygen. Like that. The universes are infinite. It's so subtle, and it can't be accessed like this way of technology. That's why I request the US Command, US rather Strategic Command to help Sri Lanka immediately to resolve this problem. We want to show the way to the US and all Christian nations. Not your way is wrong. We are trying to help you since you help us by giving YouTube. That is the only reason. I am YouTubing today. I know YouTube was done for me. You means me. I know it's for me because the US did not give me the visa, and US regretted it later that it could not accommodate. But at least I got the YouTube, thankfully, to the US people, American people. I always help them. That is why I'm trying to help. Please help Sri Lanka to, by making Sri Lanka to be an internationally tradable currency, so that we can get over this problem and direct the US and the Christian nations on the correct path, so you can remain as a superpower and and a great power also, while China can become a great power and go along that way.